You never stop because you want space. It's always got to go all the way to fucking space. The original NASA Act has a provision in it concerning the possibility of people being able to be availed of benefits up to 2 grades higher than for what they actually qualify. If my father retired in E7, but you're using his identity and his credentials and swapping it out for those sexy space ladies, then you would be equivocating benefits for an E9 without the qualifications, things like embassy duty. And if you've got somebody who is supposed to be servicing those boys, those hardworking boys and men. I mean, they're men, but they're boys because they like to feel young again once they get to harvest the minerals and hormones of people younger than them that are in the right sort of insurance network. Then, when you are with them and you're doing your duty with them, your space duty, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you may be conveying a transaction that's being processed with a heightened risk level because there is a lack of actual quantification of the standards necessary for it to be able to move through. And if you say to someone, you know what, I just don't feel like this conveyance. I don't like you. I don't want to have sex with you. And you don't do it. But somebody had a major, major, major campaign donor that was waiting for you to give them their deal so that they could do all that other stuff to make sure that person gets elected. Somebody might accuse you of being disloyal. And if you're accused of being disloyal under espionage provisions of space law, guess who it goes to? Who's it go to? Who's it go to? It goes to the Department of Justice. It goes to the Attorney General. It doesn't go to Congress. You don't do Congress. It doesn't go to Congress. Get it? Because it's space. And if you have a disability, but they like you and think that you might be like sexy space lady, then somebody can say that it's for some special government space program and they can patent whatever you do, right? I mean, are Libyan girls hot? I just want to know. Like, even, get out of all of this crazy stuff about the bombs and the Russian mercenaries and whatever the Turkish are doing and whoever those other people are that are talking about whatever they are talking about. Are Libyans hot? Is there something sexy going on in Libya? Or are you more concerned with nuclear policy? And are you more concerned with border zones where people are intentionally aggregated into a very significant mass and usually classified or characterized as something like, I don't know, a refugee and just left there? Well, there's all kinds of political disputation. And then there's surveillance that harvests their minerals and does all kinds of experiments on them while they're in that concentrated mass. And it's different a lot of times if they're in some sort of tent city. Like the old-fashioned refugees, especially if you're somewhere like desert-like or, kind of like in an arid climate where you don't have to worry about freezing temperatures. And then they can just shower you from space with all that space tech. Yeah. I'm sorry, is this not what you like? Because me being serious and me being literal doesn't seem to make a damn bit of difference. You guys keep upping it. You keep upping it. You keep wanting something more. I know what you want is you want a deal on SpaceX. Because SpaceX stole my email and made a bunch of sexy lady programs with their little tests. And you want me to condone tests, and maybe then you'll stop killing so many journalists. Right? And if you stop killing so many journalists, then maybe you might be able to do something with all that radio frequency tech that was based on the other journalists, right? I mean, how many more times do we have to keep going through this?